I grew up in a very small town where there was less than 100 kids that graduated in my class. And if you look at those 100 kids that graduated in the class, a lot of them never went on to college. There was a big heroin epidemic where I grew up, and I lost a few friends from drug overdoses. So I joined right out of high school. I was 17 when I joined the National Guard. I did a deployment to Afghanistan as a 91 Bravo all-wheel vehicle mechanic. I came back, I went to college. I was originally a biology major, and then I switched to marketing. And that's kind of what brought me into the recruiting world. I had a young man that I thought was sold, right? He wanted to change his life. He was living at mom and dad's house still and wanted to do something different. So I thought I had this one done. He was going to MEPS. Finished his entire packet. The day comes to go to MEPS. I show up at his house, no answer at the door. Call him, no answer on the phone. Text him, no answer. Finally had to call my NCO and say, cancel my projection. And I think looking back on it, what I did wrong was I think that I rushed the process. I didn't spend enough time building rapport with him. Instead it was like he came in, he said he knew what he wanted, and we built the packet. Had I taken a little bit extra time to really get to know him, maybe I could have seen that coming. I had one young lady who both of her parents were heroin addicts. She was living in a homeless shelter and working at the local Subway. I walked up in line and we started just chit-chatting, and she said, I'm gonna join the Navy. I said, that is awesome. Have you taken the ASVAB yet? She said, no. I said, all right, well, have you contacted the Navy recruiter? She said she had, but she hadn't heard back in months. I said, okay, well, if you wanna take the ASVAB, let me know and I'll take you to the ASVAB. No pressure, you don't have to join the Guard. So she ended up taking the ASVAB with me. And one day she told me, hey, I'd like to sit down and talk to you about the Guard and see what you all have to offer. So I asked her, why'd you change your mind? And she said it was because she felt like I genuinely cared about her. I enlisted her as a chemical specialist, and she got a $10,000 bonus, which she didn't know she was going to get, so she was really excited, on the drive home. After that, she ended up getting a full-time job with the Guard, and now she's AGR and she's an E5. To see someone that literally was living in a homeless shelter when I first met her and had no family, now I helped her have a family and completely change her life. I had the dream job where you can actually change people's lives, You can help them go to college and kind of change where they grew up, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, how much money you make. You wear this uniform and you're just like everybody else, and it's a bigger family too. I would say that was a huge motivator for me.